How are you guys this morning? Let's see if I can adjust this a bit. No? Okay. Oh no, I got these wires all tangled up. Ooh. Let me unplug this lamp real quick. I don't think I need it. But maybe I can. Because I got this now. Like a little light attached to this microphone. It's pretty cool. Put this lamp out of the way. Yo, morning, Frankie. Or, I know, probably evening or afternoon, right? I'm trying to hang this wire because, like, when I want to crochet this, my wire that's charging my phone wants to, like, get in the way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have, like, a little hook on the side of my desk that I use for hanging up the wires so they don't get in the way. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make these adorable, like, little ice cream keychains. So these are different from they're obviously bigger than the earring ones I did, and the frill is different. Hey, Divine Rose Knight, I'm glad you're here. Oh, rest in peace, your sweater. The backside will not have any more brown. Oh, really? Well, happy early birthday, Frankie. I'm hoping, like, I'm not sure how the restrictions in your area are, but I hope you get to have at least some friends over. I know here it's not very strict, but I'm not sure in your part of the world, though. Let's see, so this ice cream's a little bit different from, do I have the earring anywhere? I don't see it. Oh, well, yeah, I do. Let me reach for it. So it's kind of similar, but for this, like, it's a lot tinier, and I made, like, used, like, the bobble stitch kind of thing. But now I'm going to show you how to make a bigger one that's good for, like, keychains. I mean, you could probably make these into earrings, I guess. It might be a bit on the big side, but they hardly weigh anything, so they wouldn't, you know, probably wouldn't weigh too much on your ear. Actually, the cones for these ones are slightly different. I prefer this one better, and this is what I wrote down in Discord. Like, this one had one more row of single crochet, like, after you increase to 9 stitches, but I didn't like how it looked too long, and I like this one. It looks more proportioned, I feel like. Wait. I'm not expecting a third lockdown because people never learn. Oh, you're having 3 friends over? That's good, at least. It's always good to have, like, the important friends over. I think I have, like, the amount of friends I have, I can, like, probably count on my finger. But then again, well, that's more physical friends, because you guys are my virtual friends, so you guys are, like, infinite. Actually, before I get started, I need more of my, I like to call it my corn dog yarn. But it's like perfect. I love this shade. It's like, it's perfect for, like, the ice cream cones, donuts, muffins, like that kind of, it's just such a good, like, bakery type food yarn. It's not overly saturated, it's not too dark of a brown, it's not too light, because I tried making, like, you know, like with the really light brown, and it just looks like unbaked, kind of. I know, right? I'm still mad at I had a whole skein of this. I think some of you remember, but, like, back in San Francisco, because we had, almost every apartment has a rat problem, no matter how clean you try to keep it. And somehow, even though I had these in a bin, like those, like, slidey open bins you get, like, at Target, and one mouse somehow got and made a nest in it. I don't know how thankfully the other yarn wasn't affected. I mean, I still kind of spritzed them though, but I think that yarn is all mostly long gone though. But still, I was really upset. Oh, hey! I know, because I remember you told me in advance that you might not be able to get here. Because I know this is probably, at this time, it's probably really late. What is it, like probably 2 a.m. I think? Yeah, because yesterday I wanted to do like 8:30, but once again, I didn't go to sleep in time, and I'm like, okay, I'll just make it a little bit later, and I was really happy I did. So I got to get like, not fully 8 hours, but I got like 7.5 hours of sleep. So I think that's pretty good. And I could always just take a nap later if I need to. Oh my god, how did this get tangled? Oh yeah, oh, I was pretty close, 2:53 a.m. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Why is this getting tangled all of a sudden? Okay, there we go. I probably should have like a bucket or something to catch this. Because I don't... Okay, it's not on the floor, thank god. Well, I mean, I swept really good here the other day, but still, I can't stand yarn falling on the floor. Especially in here, it gets really dusty. It's 9:36 p.m. Oh yeah, so you're probably like, I think like East Coast, right? Because it's probably pretty late over there for them. Oh yeah, and sadly bad news with my laptop. I accidentally spilled a bit of coffee in it, so now the touchpad or trackpad, whatever you call the thing on the computer, like your little, the mouse works, more like moving around works fine. It's more the clicking part doesn't work. It did start kind of working again the other day, but it'll like, even if you didn't click anything, it'll like hold on to files, like, you know, start dragging stuff around as if you clicked on it or something. So I have it turned off and I'm like, I'm using a mouse now. I'm only here for, yeah, I think that'd be good, because hopefully, I don't know if this helps for your insomnia or not, but I hope it does, because I know insomnia sucks. Because I used to have it really bad in high school. Wait, naps are amazing. I have no idea why I resisted them so much as a kid. Oh, and she said happy birthday to Frankie. I know, right? Like, to be fair, as a kid, you're not taught. To be honest, I think the reason why parents made kids take naps was not for the kid. It was actually for the parent, which makes sense, you know what I mean? Because my grandmother said her mom used to try to make her take naps, like, every afternoon, and she hated it. And so when her mom would sleep, she'd get up and, like, rearrange the furniture, and it would make her grandma, or my mom, I mean, not my mom, her mom, my great-grandmother, so mad. I can imagine. It's actually funny when your grandparents tell about times when they were little shits. It's just so funny. It's just like no one's any different. We're all kind of the same. But yeah, because I don't think kids really need naps. Actually, if you think about it, probably the whole nap thing was probably kind of detrimental, because then if the kid does take a nap and they do somehow manage to fall asleep, even for a little bit, because then they're gonna, you know, at night, when it comes to nighttime, then they're like, I don't want to go sleep, you know, because they have so much energy. I think that's why I liked what my parents did. They didn't really care if you went to sleep, as long as you were in bed by a certain time. Like, you could read or something, and you'd be fine. I never had the whole, like, you're in the middle of reading and they tell you, turn out the light, go to sleep. Like, they never did that. It was more, just be in bed by this time, you know, and then you're good. Actually, I did notice reading really does help put you to sleep, which kind of sucks, though, when you actually want to read something. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything boring. Like, the other night I was trying to read, like, I finally can read some of those old Nancy Drew case files, the ones they made during the 80s. But after reading a bit, I just couldn't keep my eyes open. Yeah, Frankie's birthday this weekend. It's actually already the weekend for me. Actually, tomorrow is Monday. I know, isn't that sad? Tomorrow, Monday, the work day for all Korean people. Well, I mean, some people work today too. I guess more of the company workers go tomorrow. Let me see what time it is. I'm gonna try to keep this live stream short because I need to be off by 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. So it's 10:40 now, so that's good. These are pretty quick and easy to make, so I'm gonna try to make at least maybe, I don't know, 3. I think to save time, I think I'll make the cones first. Because for me, that's always like the more kind of boring part. Because, you know, making the top part is the fun part, you know, getting to put the sprinkles and stuff. I'm debating if I want to put a keychain on these. The only problem is they're really hard to photograph once you put the keychain on them. Like, I had to put them in the cup. I was like, I probably shouldn't have added the keychain yet. But sometimes I'll add the keychain when I'm in the middle of crocheting, even though technically I can do it after I fully crocheted it because I use jump rings now. Before I used to actually sew on my keychain rings. Oh god, I remember those looked so tacky. I know most kids don't like reading because they're forced to read books they don't like. I know, right? That's why I was really lucky. My grandma, she's the same grandma I told you about that would move the furniture when her mom used to make her take a nap. She actually got me into Goosebumps. Like, she just bought me one Goosebump, and she wanted to start getting me into reading or something. I forgot how old I was. I was like 7 or 8, I think. And my God, I loved it. And actually, because of Goosebumps, when we tried to get more, like that was when eBay was really big at the time. My mom found more Goosebumps on eBay, and you know, with eBay, some people throw in other stuff, and some people have thrown in some Animorph books, and that's how I discovered Animorphs, and I got like super obsessed. And it was so weird because kids at school thought I was weird for liking Animorphs. To be fair, I didn't like it at first because I didn't realize it was a series. Because, you know, I thought it was like Goosebumps. You just pick up a book and start reading. And I had picked up like a book way into the series and I didn't get what was going on. And I dropped it. And then another shipment of Goosebumps had the first one in it. And I read that one. And then all made sense. I was like, oh, you have to read it in order. You know, as a kid, you don't realize that kind of stuff. And that's when I got really hooked. Let me see. When I was little, I only had naps for about 1 hour. Then I'm up again at night till 1 hour to sleep, and then I'm awake. I know, right? I think naps are only good if maybe you didn't get enough sleep, or if you're an adult and you're working a lot, or if you did something strenuous that day, like either did hiking or something, or maybe sat at a computer for so long, because I know that can be also draining as well. That's how I ended up falling on a Game Boy on my face. I know, right? Yeah, you just like, when you go to sleep, but you play with a Game Boy and you just like, I don't think we had a Game Boy, but I know we had like a DS or something. And you just play on it for hours. I know I was like that when I got my first tablet, which to be fair, I was an adult when I got my tablet. My rusty old Samsung tablet. I was like, what? I got that in 2014, I think, yeah. I'm surprised it still works. It's a workhorse. But the sad thing is a lot of apps won't work on it now because all the apps are all updated for newer systems. Of course, like Netflix and YouTube still work, thank God. But like a lot of games would stop working. Let me see what else did I miss. My parents made sure we burned off the extra energy. My parents are almost like they don't care if you sleep or not, just be in bed. Alright, see, I think that was the problem with some parents when they try to force their kid to have, like, a nap anyway. Like, don't, because I know they just want to make sure their kid's in one spot so they can go take a nap. And I think, nowadays I feel like it'd be easier, though. Just tell them, hey, play on this tablet. Just be quiet for 1 hour, please. I just want to take a nap. But I know, like, that doesn't work with all kids. Like, if a kid, like, the way I was, that would have worked fine. But, you know, there's other kids who are, like, super hyper and they want to get into stuff, you know, or they're too young, maybe. So I know that doesn't always work. reading even when I had my own book and got it published in college. Oh, really? That's pretty cool, actually. My friend did that too, but I don't know what service she used the Amazon's, I think Amazon service. Like, that was kind of cool a while back when they made that. It was like people could like make their own books now. Like, you no longer had to go find a publisher. And she made like a little series. I'm sadly not good at writing. Like, I have a big a big imagination, but I'm not good with words. But I'm good at drawing, so I used to want to try to make like a manga, or as it's called in Korea, manhwa. But I don't know. It's a lot of work though. Especially now, you can like make webtoons and stuff and get paid. But the problem is, once you get like really popular, then it's like you do get contracted by someone from webtoons, and you got deadlines and stuff, and I don't know if I want that stress. So I was thinking I'll just stick with doing crochet for a while. It's more my speed. Let me see. Oh, you wrote 3 books and you're on your 4th one. That's pretty dope. What's the book about, actually? The one my friend did, she did more of like a historical kind of like, I think it took place in America. Like an American family, but like back during like, I don't know what time period it was, but I remember it was like, maybe like little house on the prairie, like that kind of time period, I think. Like similar to that, I think, that she did. I remember looking at 3DS games that had Minecraft for it. Oh, they had Minecraft on 3DS? I didn't know that. I know, I've never played Minecraft before, actually. I mean, I could buy it on the Xbox, but I don't want to buy it on the Xbox. I want to play it on a computer, so we're waiting. Once we get a computer, I think that'd actually be a good stream, actually. Grown woman plays Minecraft for the first time. Because one of my favorite Korean YouTubers did that. She's like 30-something. And she put Korean women in their 30s to try Minecraft for the first time, and it was so funny. She was like hiding because people kept saying you gotta hide at night because monsters, and she heard something and she was freaking out because she thought it was the monsters. It turns out it was like a sheep eating grass or something, like the sound. And someone posted, "Oh my god, Zoe freaking out to sheep eating at night was comedy gold." That was like my favorite comment. Let me see. I have an overactive brain, so it's constantly on the go, and creative part is brain overdrive. I know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel with crochet. It's like, I'll want to sleep. Yesterday, I wanted to sleep more, because I made 1 ice cream, and I thought that'd be enough. Like, I made this one. Then I was like, but I want 2 for the picture. I think to be better. So I made another one, and then I went to bed at like 4 or something. Like 4:30. Okay, now that I got plenty of the, let me make sure this is the right hook. Okay, so I have this one here. What is this one? 1.1. I don't want to accidentally use that one. I don't really need the instructions because I kind of remember it, actually, honestly, by head. Because it's really easy to remember if you do it a couple times. Let me see. That's why people have one writing and one person drawing. That is true, actually. I'll for someone to do like the writing part of a manga for me. So that's my problem, is I'll get like story blocked. You know, like I'll get to some good part, or I'm good at making scenes, you know what I mean? But as a story and like mesh it together, I'm not very good at that. I'm just good at making a flashy scene here too, like a flashy like fight scene or something, but that's about it. I need to really get back into drawing though. I've gotten rusty at it. But to kind of be fair, it's kind of hard to use my drawing tablet with a laptop because the keyboard is so far away, because you got the mouse pad in the the little trackpad in the way. Because you know, if a regular desktop computer, you could have the keyboard right in front of your, because you know I need the keyboard shortcuts, because for some odd reason the keyboard shortcuts, my tablet has buttons on the side, they don't work in Fire Alpaca. I do not know why. I mean, to be fair, they do in Clip Studio, but the problem with Clip Studio is my laptop is not very high spec, so sometimes when I'm trying to draw a big picture, it gets really laggy, and you don't want that when you're trying to draw. So once we get a desktop computer, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so first I did 3 single crochet. Oh yeah, I actually posted this in the free patterns channel Discord if you guys are able to read it. Let's see. I play Minecraft on Xbox and Switch. Oh, so your books are about survival and adventures. That's really cool, actually. Because I used to love like watching like the Indiana Jones movie, but I don't know. Do they ever make Indiana Jones ever like a book? Maybe I think that'd be dope. Because I feel like the book will be like even better if they made a Indiana Jones series. My ADHD doesn't allow me to translate between idea and paper. I know, right? I don't think I have ADHD, but I do think I have ADD, which is like the same thing, just without the hyperness. 'Cause yeah, I think I've gotten better at it, but it'll be a lifelong struggle, that's for sure. And well, to be fair, like I used to contribute that to why I had so many working projects, but then I found out it's a normal thing for crocheters, so I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. I used to blame it on my ADD. And then I just found out, oh, okay, almost every crocheter is like this. You make one project, and then you switch to another. Let's see, like, I know all you would like to watch me play Minecraft. Yeah, that was actually the original plan a while ago, was to actually be a gaming streamer. Like I wanted to do both. I wanted to have a crochet YouTube, and then I wanted to have a streaming for my like a streaming YouTube because I want to stream in Korea. So I was even taking like Korean lessons to make my Korean a little bit better. Like it's gonna be like a thing like, hey, like I live here in Wonju and I'm streaming, but I know a little bit of Korean, but it's not a lot. And like they just watch me progress as I get a little bit better at Korean, I hope. But then I had to go see the dentist, and all the money we saved up for the computer went kaput. Wisdom teeth suck, that's for sure. Let's see, I think there's a few Indiana Jones spin-off books. I know, that'd be freaking dope. Because that was like my favorite. That was my thing as a kid, was Indiana Jones. Okay, so now I'm just gonna increase in each stitch. So I think, yeah, I should have 6 at the end of this round. Oh my god, I just realized. How do I sound to you guys? Because I realized the mic is pointing the other way. But I think you guys are able to hear me just fine. I don't want to change it. Let me see. And it looks like and I just look at my sweater and just see how big it is, and oh boy, it's big. I know, but big sweaters are the comfiest. They're the snuggliest. I need to get me a big sweater. I don't have any super big sweaters at the moment. Oh yeah, something weird happened. Like, okay, I posted on Reddit yesterday trying to look for, because you know, like on r/Korea you can ask and stuff, and I literally asked a question about where to buy. I even put the correct tag or whatever they call it. No, flare. It's called flare. And I was just asking where a craft store or a yarn store is, because stuff at Daiso's too limited. We can't really find a place. And I don't know what happened to it. I think it got deleted. It didn't tell me it got deleted. When I noticed I wasn't getting notifications, so I went to go check to see if anyone at least upvoted it. And it was just gone. I couldn't find it. I'm like, did a mod delete it or something? But why? I was just asking something innocent. I'm hoping if they did delete it, it was by accident. That makes me mad. Because, like, I'm not asking anything controversial. I just want to know where the dang yarn store is. Is that so bad? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is, did I do that right? That can't be right. Oh, I have way too many stitches. What the heck? I shouldn't have 9 yet. I think I went too far. I should have 6, not 9. 9 is for the next round. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have increased too much. One, two, three, 4. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong. Let me start over. I'll just toss it over there. Let me see. Okay, what I missed. Oh, Frankie says I'm good. Okay, so I think I did realize that the audio was like, oh my god, when I rewatched last week's live stream and like little bits, I was like, oh god, the mic's too close to my mouth. Holy crap, and I didn't know the whole time. So maybe like this is better. That way it can catch my voice, but not like be right up in my mouth. Because I mean, like the fuzz was kind of close. It's got like this like little fuzzy thing you put on mics. I don't know what they're called though. You glued your audio plug in the top in the computer. Sounds good for me. At this point, it looks more like a tent than a sweater. Oh, but like I said, big sweaters are comfy though. I used to have a really big sweater. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if it's either at my parents' home or if I lost it in San Francisco. But I miss it though. It was like a really big forest green sweater. Let me see. I'm scared to see how I'm gonna sew this all together. Oh, that's true. Like making a big sweater is fun, but then when it comes to the sewing, it's gonna be a nightmare. Oh yeah, I forgot. How is your friend doing? Like, is her toe any better? I can't remember when she's able to get her cast off. But she's gonna have a lot of fun with that. Okay, this is like really hard to do in front of this camera. Let me see if I can situation it better. Okay. 'Cause I'm like crocheting like a snail. I want to crochet faster. Okay, now I have the correct amount. Actually, let me get... I'm freezing this. Ah, shoot. Wait, she's doing good. She gets the stitches out in 3 days and the boot in 6 days. That's good. So in 6 days, she's gonna have to deal with the smell. Oh, that'll be fun. Actually, though, like, that would be all done at the hospital, though, wouldn't it? Like, when you get it taken off, they would, like, you could go wash it or something. I don't know if they have, like a cleaning area. Because I feel like that'd be a nightmare to do at home. Okay, before I forget, now I do 1 single crochet and then increase. Now that yeah, I think I know what I did wrong. Is I somehow increased twice. I like totally forgot I had already increased and started increasing again. Okay, I think I got one more increase after this. This is always the hard part though, because there's not much to grab onto. And it's actually not that hard in real life, just it's harder in front of a camera. And also I have to be careful with this yarn because this is the yarn that will disintegrate if I pull too hard. Even though it's like one of my favorite yarns. That's the only downside. I really wish this yarn was strong because it's so beautiful when split. Like, it's so good for amigurumi. It's like this really, oh shoot, I keep doing that by accident. It's really like a really nice matte finish. What did I miss? Oh yeah, the hospital clean, just in case she needs any more medical attention. That's good. Oh, imagine if she had to do that all by herself, like, had the boot taken off at home and then had to clean all that. Oh god. Well, at least she'll get to be, most likely be wearing a mask while they do it, so maybe the smell won't be as bad. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 single crochet and then increase. Before, I used to do like a round of single crochet, but I didn't like how it made it look. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump to 2 single crochet 2 times and then increase. Then we should have 12 stitches. Let me see, but I get another phone call Thursday saying that my other friend's in the hospital getting stitches on her ear. I came off the phone. Wait, I came off the phone and I'm wrapping up all my friends in bubble wrap. I know, right? Like, what's all going on? What happened to her? Her ear? Like, ugh. Like, what you do to have to get stitches in your ear? Well, maybe if you fell down or something, I guess. Like, good grief. That kind of reminds me of the, like, oh my god, I started following this adorable animation channel called, I think, Bogoland or something. I shared like one of their taxes memes on the Discord, and I'm obsessed with their adorable animations. One was like how regular people get up, and then how I get up, and it's like as soon as they get up, like they twist their foot and like their ankle cracks. It's just like, oh god. Let me see. Some people get hurt so bad, and I don't know how. I've never broken anything. I know, same here. I've never broken a bone. I have sprained my ankle once, but that was because I was in Taekwondo, and that's pretty much to be expected. And actually, to be funny, that was actually the first injury I ever got there, and that was like actually after years of being there. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we're overly cautious. I don't feel like I'm overly cautious because I'm always bumping into stuff. So far, oh, we're turning out good. Oh, I need coffee. Oh god, a kid did that? Oh god, her kid grabbed her ear? Holy crap. Yeah, I ain't never with kids. Holy crap, I didn't know kids could do that to you. Strong baby. Oh, yo, what's up, Tito? I know, right? Coffee is good. But like, freaking Rebecca's friend had to get stitches in her ear, and it's because a toddler did. Holy crap. I want to have this more in the frame, though. That's the only thing I don't like about the new setup. It's hard to see my coffee. But I want to be able to use the mic, though, because the mic is better, I feel like. I don't know. Can you tell the difference, Tito? Is the mic better? We have like a little plug-in mic now, and so I'm not using the mic from the phone anymore. Oh no, YouTube doing it again. It's hiding comments. YouTube, why? Stop doing that, YouTube. Just show everything. One of my sisters bit my mom's butt, but she said it really hurt. The gnarly bro. Oh yeah, you are the gnarly bro. Oh, how's things been going, Tito? Oh, yeah, I sound kind of far away. That's because the mic is actually facing this way. Last week I had it facing me. Should I change it? Let me see if I can change it, maybe. I don't know if it flips over or not. Oh wait, I better not do that. Ah, shoot, this is hard. There we go. Okay. Whew. Oh god. Oh, okay. I thought you said sounds like thunder, and I thought it's because I was touching the mic, so I was like, oh god, is this like really loud for you guys? I had no idea. Oh, but you're talking about a real thunderstorm. Oh my god. Oh god, a tornado watch? Holy crap, that's scary. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, guys, like, so in our hometown, we get like tornado watches a lot. I don't remember ever really getting any actual tornadoes, except for a couple times, but the one time there was a really big tornado, I wasn't even home. I was like in Arkansas with my grandma. But I could go for a good thunderstorm though. It rain. It doesn't really thunderstorm as much as I would like. Well, I mean, it will in the summer. In the summer, that's when it's gonna be all glorious, thunderstorms and lightning. I can't wait. So at least Korea doesn't get tornadoes. I don't think. I mean, I've never heard of Korea getting tornadoes, but I think it's because it's too mountainous, and that's why. You have to have like really flat land to get tornadoes. Does China ever get tornadoes? I don't know if they have any like large areas. I'm trying to like think of big countries with big flat areas. I know, send it my way. I love a good thunderstorm. I know, right? Wait. Only injury I had was loads of dislocations, a fracture and cut on my eyeball, and a scar on my... Ooh, that really sucks. Did that affect your vision at all or anything? I actually stopped wearing contacts for a while because I was kind of worried about, like... I didn't know you could get micro scarring, and I was like, ooh. I mean, I still want to wear contacts. I need to get new ones, though, because my old ones are done. Like, they accidentally got all dried up in our move. Like, somehow all the saline fell out of the container. Oh yeah, this one is just single crocheting in each round. Oh shoot. I think I might want to put a stitch marker because I feel like I'll forget. Instead of searching for the good one, I'm going to be lazy and use an earring. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Okay, I did 2 already, so I need to put it in this one. Actually, I just realized these make really good stitch markers, freaking earrings. Let me see. No, take it away. I don't want it. Yeah, I know, right? But I want it. Well, I don't want the tornado, though. That's, to be honest. I understand about that, because that's scary. Actually, wasn't there also another time Memphis had a big tornado? And I think I also wasn't there either. I can't remember, because I can't remember if it was when I was living in California or not. Or if it was during another time when I was gone. I was trying to think. Because I know the first time when I was a kid. Oh, then Tito, you probably were really little then, I think. Because... How old was I? I wasn't super young, but I was like maybe 10, I think. 9 or 10. So you probably were like a wee lad. So I don't know if you remember it or not. There was like a really bad tornado that hit Memphis. Like our fence came down and everything. And here I am. Cause see, my whole family's in Memphis. Like it was just me for the summer at grandma's house. And I'm there on there watching the news, sick to my stomach as like a 9-year-old, thinking, "Oh my God, everyone's gonna be dead when I come back." Like that, I was so worried. Oh yeah, oh, that's right, I forgot because that's your job actually. Well, more more work for you. But yeah, that's true. You don't really want that though, because you want a break. I don't know. Maybe you can like call your dad. Dad, I can't come in. I got corona. Like that. I don't know. Would he buy it? I know, right? When trees fall over, it's really scary. I know. We had one of our neighbors like during that really big tornado I was telling you about, the one I wasn't there for. One had like landed in the roof. Thankfully nobody got hurt, but still though, like that just sucks. All the damage, and you gotta, probably precious things got broken in there. Well, maybe just the attic got ruined, but still, like you keep like memorabilia up in the attic though. Oh, he won't believe. Oh, you got the shot? Oh, so they're giving out vaccines now? Oh, that's pretty good. Like they started giving out some in Korea, but there's a side effect that you get a blood clot, and I'm not sure if I'm willing to do that. I'll just stay indoors until they make a better vaccine. I'm too terrified for that. I do not want a blood clot. Oh, your dad got one too? So how's it been feeling for you guys? Like, did you guys feel any side effects or anything, or is everything all good? 'Cause I really want to get one though. Because I think if you have the vaccine, I think you can travel with no problem, right? Yeah, like when you have the vaccine, do you have to like if you were to go to the airport, do you have to like show like a piece of paper that you got vaccinated or something? Cuz then maybe we won't, like, if when they finally make it a bit more mainstream here, the vaccine. Cuz like I don't think anyone in Wonju's been getting vaccinated. This is all like people in other areas, or like I don't know if it's Seoul or if it's like only certain individuals are getting vaccinated, because I haven't heard anything about vaccination openings just yet, really. I think they've just been testing it before they give it out to the general public. And good thing they did, because blood clots are very serious. Like maybe a young person could deal with that, but still, you never want to take that chance and have a stroke or something. Let me see. Wait, they give you a corona passport? Is that for real? Oh God, what is the world coming to? Let me see. Oh, arms aching is normal for shots. Let me see. Where everyone I live, I mean, where I live, everyone has the shot, and I'm like, two of my friends got the shot and they got COVID. The only way I'm getting that shot is if they strap me down and give it to me. I know that sounds so fake, like Corona passport. Well, I can actually understand if they, like how you get a visa, like they print it out and they put it on a blank sheet in your thing. I can understand them doing that, or they give you like a special cover or something, or a stamp to put onto your passport. Do they give you a whole new passport? That would really kind of suck having to carry two more things. I mean, we already got to carry enough crap at the airport. That'd be good, because if my sister can get vaccinated, then Emily can probably come here. She's got her eyes set on a pineapple pencil sharpener from Daiso I showed her a picture of. I'm debating, probably next time I go Daiso, I probably should get it for her, just in case. Because, Daiso does change their, like, it might change to something different, later. Like, they have seasonal stuff. It was only $1, so. Oh, wait, it's real Corona passport or no entry. so we can prove that they had the shot and they won't pass or calf the bug. What? Oh, catch the bug. It's so funny the way it's worded. Like, because the C's missing, so I thought of, like, the name Kath. Like, I know, like, people say Kath for short for Catherine. And I'm thinking of a bug named Kath. Oh my god, it's taking me so long to get this cone done. Okay, this is, the 5 single crochet and then increase. Because I had to do, like, 2 more increases, so it could be 14, so I can sew it. I found out the original pattern I made, I went up to 20 stitches, and I'm like, why was I thinking? I think I was thinking of, in terms of, I'm not going to sew this, I'm going to hot glue this. But that's not, I can't really make that a pattern to sell. Well, I wouldn't sell this, it's too easy, but more like to make a video of, like it's got to be a bit more uniform than that. Wait, how many did I do so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. Let me see. I know I'm tired of words getting wrong. Actually, honestly, I freaking swear the YouTube live chat thingy, like, whenever I try to type, the keyboard bugs out more than normal. Like, it will sometimes send my message when I'm in the middle of typing it, even though I did not tap the send button or anything. And I'm just like, what? Or if I'm trying to type a word, it'll, like, jumble them up and really mess it up. I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, it's all glitchy. And I swear, it's so frustrating. I wonder if they do it on purpose to slow down the chat. Or if it's just something, maybe it's just a glitch. But I hate it. It's so annoying. Because there's been times where, or my worst is, whenever I'm typing you, like I just type you to mean for you, and it will change it to I. And I hate it so much because there was like one time on Louis' stream, I was trying to give him a compliment of something like, I was trying to type, you're the coolest nerd, and it changed it to I. So it said, my comment said, I'm the coolest nerd. And I'm like, no, I was so mad. I had to like try to quickly write another version, like, no, I meant you. I don't mean me. Oh God, I was so embarrassed. Ugh, this stupid chat thingy. I don't know why it did that. I was so mad. Especially since it was like freaking 6 or 7 in the morning, and I was just like, no, I was trying to give Louis a compliment. Now it just sounds like I'm bragging. What the heck? I hate it. I was so mad. You dropped your peanut butter toast on your sweater. Oh God, I hate that. Oh, or like if you're like eating something and like, I remember one time I was wearing some crochet earrings I had made. I forgot what they were. And like I was like eating a salad or something, and I bent down to like grab a bite, and for some reason my earring fell off right into the ranch dressing. I just threw it away. I didn't even bother cleaning it. Oh yeah, I remember the nerd talk. I know, right? I was so embarrassed about that because I was trying to tell him he was the coolest nerd, and YouTube switched it to saying I'm the coolest nerd. I'm like, no, why YouTube? Why? This is why I never talk with anybody. This is why I'm introverted, because everything gets all mixed. You know what I mean? Like everything gets like, everything you try to say gets misunderstood. It's like YouTube is trying to mess up everything on purpose, and I'm just like, YouTube, why? Why? That was so embarrassing. And the thing is, I don't even know if he knows that. I hope he does. Like, God, that was embarrassing. Okay. I believe that is done. Why does it look so small? Well, I guess maybe, like, I guess they did look kind of small in the beginning, but once you stuff it, it's a bit bigger. This I'm going to finish off. Oh, yeah, actually, so in the pattern I wrote, like, leave a tail on the ice cream part. But you can actually choose which you prefer, if you want to sew with the cone's tail or the ice cream's tail. It doesn't really matter. The only reason why I do is because sewing with this is a nightmare. Because it will, like, just disintegrate, so I'm just choosing to use the ice cream one. Or the ice cream side. It's a lot easier. So let me finish this off. Let me see. Oh yeah, I do miss the movie nights he was doing. I guess to be fair, they were like kind of seasonal though, weren't they? I think. Like I remember he did one for Halloween, then he did one for Christmas. We're waiting on another holiday so we can do a movie night with Louie. Okay, so there's that. And instead of making another cone, I want to just go ahead and go straight into making ice cream. Do you guys want me to make the same one, or do you want me to do like a different one, like a different color? Any like color you guys have in mind you want me to do? Maybe I'll take this to catch up on chat real quick. Oh geez, what I missed. Wait, did Rebecca go? Oh, it's 3:17 for me, and I have no sleep for 2. Oh God, he has no sleep for 2 ways. You're running on a lot of hot chocolate. Stay awake. Let me see. It's hard to talk like this because you can't hear the tone of voice. Like, oh, okay, can mean so. I know, right? Oh, okay, can mean so many different things. I know, right? Like, I always feel like people would take it wrong. Oh, it was just so embarrassing because I felt like, especially the way the tone was, it made it sound like I was saying, "No, I'm the coolest." Or like, no, I didn't want that. I was trying to say him. I was trying to say you. And the freaking, the weird thing is it didn't autocorrect right away. That was the weird thing. It autocorrected after I sent the message, or else I would have caught it, you know? Let me see. The right people can't read sarcasm either. That is true. Yeah, I do need to probably add like the r slash. Well, I never really type anything sarcastic usually. Let me see. I found out Louis' channel when he was watching Lord of the Rings. Oh, he did a Lord of the Ring ones? Oh crap! I could have actually watched. Well, I don't know. Probably back then I didn't have it, but I have it now, so I could like watch his stream on the laptop and then watch Lord of the Rings on my phone. Oh, you want strawberries? So I have a pink here somewhere. Where's my good pink? Do I want this pink or the other pink? Oh yeah, this is the more vibrant pink. Oh god, it looks kind of washed out though. Oh, and then maybe... Oh, then I'll probably make the... Yeah, these will be the flakes. This and maybe white. Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, this and white. Do I have a smaller version of this? Oh yeah, this will be better than using a big one. Oh god, I know it's like a huge mess. Actually, little bits of red would be good too. And then for the cherry. Well, I can probably... Will this be enough? Nah, I might need a little bit more. I'm trying to find like already in the middle of use yarn. Oh, this would be perfect. I'm trying to use up my scraps. Did this get crocheted into something? I wonder what I was doing. Oh, never mind, I guess. I thought that was like a magic ring over something right there. Oh wait, what am I missing? Okay. 2.5 nights and no sleep caught up. The insomnia has buggered off. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Good night, Rebecca. Well, I'm kind of glad that insomnia is finally wearing off. Maybe it's that hot chocolate. Hot chocolate keeps you going. Oh, you want me to do lime too? Oh yeah, we're gonna make more than one. So let me get some lime ready. Probably the same color I did for. Wait, is this the same color? Yeah, this, but do like this, and then the white. I think those would be cute sprinkles. And I think I'll crochet a tiny little lime. So instead of a cherry, I'll have like a little cute lime at top. What time is it? I gotta be careful though, because I gotta be off by 1. Oh no, my god. Oh hey Jamie, what's up? I'm glad everyone's finally getting able to make it. Because I'm always kind of worried about the time I choose to do stuff. Because if I do too late, then everyone's asleep. But then some people don't sleep though. So let's see, I'm going to do 7 single crochet in the magic circle. So 1, 2, let's see, 3, 3 and 4. I know, right? I'm a night owl. Yeah, that does make me kind of glad to choose the time I do as well, because I feel like for Saturday morning, people would be asleep if I tried to do it even earlier. If I tried to do Saturday morning for America, I would have to like live stream at 3 a.m. I think. No, thank you. Well, it depends. If I stayed up and did it, oh, you know what? I actually could have done that because I didn't go to sleep till like 4:30. Maybe that'd be easier for me. Crochet before I go, like live stream before I go to sleep, instead of waking up early to live stream. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need one more. Plus it's kind of night. You know, I don't really wake up in the mornings very much because I'm so used to working in the afternoons and evenings. Because, you know, when you work for a Hagwon, you don't work like normal school hours because, like, Jung will work from 3 to like 10 or 11 p.m., sometimes even 12. So there's really no need to wake up early because you have to stay up very late. Let me see. It's not really late for you. It is 7:26 p.m. Oh, okay, so you're probably more West Coast, right? I think, or what is? I forgot. Oh, I don't have my. I can't check with my phone. I have like the little thing where you can check like different cities around the world, but I don't have that. Oh, it's 10:27 for me. Wait, what? Did it delete one of your comments? But it doesn't even show that it hit it. What the heck, YouTube? Like, it's not even showing me that you had a comment that got hit, because so far only one of Frankie's comments got held for review. What the heck? Oh yeah, have you guys ever experienced when you're chatting in a live stream, have you ever experienced getting put in timeout even though you're not doing anything bad? Like, you're not spamming, you didn't say any bad words, and you didn't say anything controversial, like you just said something very normal, or you asked a question and then you get put in timeout? Have you ever? I had that happen at least twice to me, and I'm like, what? I'm really hoping that's a glitch, and not some power hungry mod. Let me see. Also, it's 9:27. Okay, because Tito is our area, my hometown is Central Time, so that means, yeah, Jimmy, you're probably like I think, yes, Pacific Time, I think. Because I remember that in San Francisco we were 2 hours behind, and that's how I would always add up. Like, I'd always be trying to talk to my sisters in like around 7, and they'd be like, "Ginny, it's 9. I want to go to sleep." Like, what? You're going to sleep already? Okay, punk, like that. Let me see. I'm not really a normal. I'm a lurker. Wait, you got put in timeout for dating my sister? What? Wait, do you knit? I didn't know you knit, Tito. What is the secret you've been keeping from me? To the quarter, I suppose. Oh, I, I was about to say, you got put in timeout for knitting? I was like, that'd be so funny. That was like your deep, dark secret that no one knew that you knit. Because I'd be like, how did I not know this? Oh yeah, like doing like a little playful hit. Wait, how did they know that though? How did they know they watched you hit your sister? What? They're spying on us, people. I think I got one more. I think for this one is the one I normally use the stitch marker for after I've done an increase. Let me double check to make sure I got 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Real quick though, I'm gonna sew up the hole, cause that always gets annoying. Also, I'll put the cherry here while I'm at it too. Wait, what do you call it? Oh, you finished the animation. Oh, you got 57 views? Holy crap. A different website. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I hate when you try to share, like, something in a chat and then you realize you can't share a link. I just realized the other day, though, I'm so used to not being able to share links, so I was, like, editing the description to add the Discord link, and then I realized I could have just sent the link right in the chat. I always keep forgetting the person of the channel can send links. At least that's good. At least they didn't hold that, like, you can't send links until you have 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Because I can't add links in my, like, you know, the little, what do you call those, like, information things that pop up in the middle of your videos, like, showing, like, hey, watch this video. Like, apparently once you reach a certain amount of subscribers, you can add, like, actual links to places. Which that'll be pretty dope. But I gotta wait on that. Oh, you got put in timeout? What the heck? Like, that's so. I wish there's, like, I don't get it. Like, I would be. Oh, this is my YouTube. I want to be in control. It's not even letting me control anything. Like, what the heck? Oh, I gotta go. Oh, yeah, it's like pretty late there. But I will see you tomorrow, though. Right? We're gonna review our pixel art. I want to see Harold's because I haven't seen his yet. Oh yeah, and Harold came by here last week. He said a lot of stuff's been going on, but he didn't tell me what though. He just said that and he left, so he left me on a cliffhanger kind of. I'm just like, wait, what's going on, Harold? And then he's just like, he's gone. Alright, bye Tito. I'll talk to you tomorrow. The stitch marker will go in. I know, right? I don't know why YouTube keeps putting people in timeout. Like, this is my stream, YouTube. I should be in control. I decide who gets in timeout, and I decide nobody gets timeout. Because this is a crochet live stream. We're all chill here. Actually, you know, it's so funny because that infuriates me because, like, there'll be so many people typing bad crap. Like, if you go to, like, Corpse's stream or any, like, big gamer stream or anything, like, there's people saying creepy crap, or they're spamming, but they're not getting put in timeout. And then poor Divine Rose Knight over here tries to ask say one innocent thing, and YouTube's like, into the corner you go. Yeah, but yeah, I'll let all y'all know, I never put anybody in timeout. Like, that's not me. I'm not doing that at all. That's all YouTube's doing, not me. I'm still salty over getting put in timeout for asking a question on, I forgot whose live stream it was. It wasn't anyone super big either. Who was it? I'm trying to remember whose. I cannot remember whose it was. I don't think he was a gamer or anything. But yeah, that made me salty. So I know your pain. Wait, people get in trouble for not covering their nails, and some people don't cover their whole face. Wait. You mean like when someone's watching a live stream? They're supposed to like wear a mask? I hope not. Wait, do you mean like if you're. Wait. Oh yeah, with a mask. I know, right? Like, actually a lot of Korean people. It's so weird. You know, because you think. Because Korea's the one that's been handling it very well, this whole thing. But a lot of people go around with their nose poking out of their mask. Like, that's really normal. But, like, this city, at least here in Wonju, we get, like, one case here, one case there. So it's been pretty much not that bad. And even the ones that we do get are very, very, like, mild cases. Like, no one, I don't think anyone's actually died so far. In this city, anyway. I found out though, like a really funny Korean comedian though did die last year during Corona. He didn't die of Corona because he was really old, like he was 80 something, like 84. He's like a really funny comedian. And I was like, but the saddest thing is for me thinking like that he died during that time because in his head, he's seeing how the world is and he didn't get to see things getting better. So I always feel like that's kind of sad. Like, I always feel like, what does it feel like for the people who died during 2020, whether they died of corona or not? Like, if they died car accident, to them in their minds, the world was going to heck, basically, and everything was falling apart. So they never got to see it get better. I feel like that's always kind of scary. Wait. Oh, in school. Oh yeah, wearing a mask. Yeah, so some kids are letting their nose poke out in their mask in school. I saw on Valkyrie's channel, she caught how the chat was getting bad, and she was peed, and she ended the live stream. Good on her. I like her. She's like actually one of my favorite girl streamers. She's just so cute and bubbly, but doesn't give off a fake vibe. You know what I mean? Like some gamer girl streamers just give off this really fake kind of vibe, and I don't really like it. But her and Loserfruit are just such genuine sweethearts. I feel like at least they feel if they're acting, they're really good actors then. But I feel like to them, they're actually like really sweet. Yeah, I think Loserfruit was like my first gamer girl I actually really liked. Oh my god, though, I remember someone was wanting me to see like what was it, Sniper Wolf's video, and God, I'm sorry, but that made me cringe watching that thing. I didn't really like her. I felt she had that whole fake attitude too as well. But apparently, I'm a fake game comic nerd. Who said that to you? You're not fake. You true and true. You true. I forgot what the saying is. Oh no, that's through and through, not true and true. Through and through. But yeah, I know, right? Like like some people, people ask you like one thing, like, oh, do you like know this and this person, and that's like the one group you don't know, and all of a sudden, oh, you're a poser. Ugh. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the cherry. I want to do that before I do the sprinkles because I want to be able to tie it. Let me cut off a bit. Actually, you know what? Let me double string it. Because I noticed these cherries are kind of on the small side. I want to do a slightly bigger one. So I'm going to double string these together to make it a bit thicker. Bring my needle though. Now I know my needle was here just a second ago. Oh well, I'll use this one. Oh man, I hate that, don't you? Like every guy you interact with. I know I've yet to go to a convention. I've never gone to one before. I really want to go to one. I don't know, do you have to pay to get in them though? I do hear they are expensive, but I didn't know if that just meant the things there they sell are expensive or you have to pay to get in. Not to mention you gotta pay, for hotel and everything. Yeah, they are dumb. Oh, they're what you call an incel. I do think that's the term. But I love it when they try to shut me down, but I get chemically castrated instead. I know, right? I haven't yet to do cosplay. I do know my first, if I ever do cosplay, the first cosplay I want to do Ceres from Witcher. So I feel like I would cosplay her really good. I don't know, any of you guys play Witcher? Yeah, Ceres is like the Skellige lady. Or she becomes like the, queen of Skellige. And I feel like my features look very. She actually looks like my mom a bit. When I look at her, I'm like, that looks like my mom. So I know I'll do a good cosplay as her. Oh god, this is a nightmare. Why is this not coming through? What happened? Oh, this was a disastrous idea. Well, that didn't go like I wanted. Shoot. Let's try this again. Oh no, it's... Why I keep finding these comments? Whoopsie. Okay, where did I miss? Conventions can be pricey depending on where you go. Oh, so many guys in the UK are racist and homophobic. I know. I think Korea was for a while, but they do seem to be a bit more open now. It does seem like like back then, like actually it was so funny. We were watching like a TV show, and the first thing we noticed was like all these white dudes, like American white guys, were like wearing the more I could say like you could say like 2010 style K-pop clothing kind of. And it was so funny because back then they were saying, "Oh my God, these Korean guys wearing look so gay," and now they're wearing the same fashion because now it's in. Like what the heck? Let me just do 2 instead of 3. I think that maybe was what made it get tangled up. Maybe 3 loops was too much. Okay, so far so good. Come on, go through. Honestly, it looks the same as you. Oh, no, it is a bit bigger. Okay, that works. Still wanted to be a smidge bigger, but 3 loops, as you saw that disaster a minute ago. I don't know what happened there. Okay, now to tie. Ooh, I do not want to accidentally tie it over my working yarn, though. Oh my God, did I? Oh God, look what I did. I accidentally went through my working yarn. Holy crap. Thankfully, it's just easily I can just pull it out, thank God. Whew. That's the only problem when you do things like this early on. It's like it's so easy to mess up your working yarn. Let me see. I used to cosplay, but I've been shamed for it in the past. I never want to cosplay again or wear shorts or dresses or anything fitting. Oh no, that sucks. That people like ruin the experience for you. I say, ignore them and just do what you want to love. Do what you want. Their opinions don't matter. They're just buttheads anyway. Let me see. Yeah, don't let them get to. They're just jelly. They are jelly. Because honestly, like from what I've heard and like what people say, confidence is what really gets, like you just gotta act confident and then they'll just like quiver in your presence. Because that's the problem. It's like if you do back down and stop because of them, because then that means they're winning and you can't let them win. Tell them next time to go pound sand. That's like my new favorite phrase. Go pound sand. I mean, I've heard it before, but like it's become really popular on every Reddit video I watch. And I just love it. It's such a perfect saying. It's really good to say to Karens as well. Actually, are you guys able to hear the music? Or at least this particular song sounds kind of hard to hear. even for me. Oh, you know, it's so funny. Okay, so the music I'm using right now is technically like a or it was a live stream, basically. And in this part of the video, it said, someone said, "Can I use this for a live stream background music?" And they said, "Of course. Everything in this channel is free for you guys to use." Ah, the freaking Relaxed Movement, they're so awesome. Like, the other day, but you have to put the link in the description, like, of, crediting them at least, and so many people don't, and that sucks. And the poor guy, I don't know if it's a guy or not, but, like, they put, no, like, wow, nobody reads this part of the description. I'm like, oh, that really sucks. Because, like, and his description was not even long. Like, it was just, like, like this, and like, here, if you want in your videos, please copy this and put the link here, like that. That's all they wanted. And then, like, so many people don't do that, and I'm like, that sucks. So I left a comment reassuring that I read the description, and actually one other girl did too. That we were both like, don't worry, we read. Your work is too good, Because this is actually honestly my favorite I almost said lo-fi. I'm catching myself not to make sure I don't say lo-fi. Oh man, what I missed? Holy crap. Thanks, but they did damage that affected me when I was a teenager. We all know how insecure teenagers can be. That's why I'm working on my Ursula cosplay. I know, but that's gonna look awesome. Cause like, that would be a dope thing to make. Are you gonna, like, crochet, like, the tentacles too? Like, that'd be freaking awesome. If you find the right people that love you, I think it's really cool that you have stuff to cosplay. I know, right? Actually, really finding the right friend group. Oh my god, I'm starting to debate if I'm dyslexic or not. But I can read fine though, so I don't know. But I keep doing that whole switching the word thing where you say the second word first. Yeah, friend group. When you find the right friend group, things get a whole lot better. You gotta have your own, like, your own little posse. Strut up in there with all confidence, and, like, and all the incels will quiver in your presence. And I also know sometimes, I think also, what's the word? Oh, gray rocking. Yeah, I gotta gray rock them as well. Because I feel like if you show them that they're, like, if they say something mean to you, you literally have to act like it meant nothing to you. Like, you can't get angry, or you can't get sad, or I think even, like, laughing. You just show no emotion, because it feels like, because then they'll be like, you just gotta give them, like, okay, whatever, and just move on. And they hate that, I think that method seems to work the best. Because if you show any kind of emotion, then they know deep down they got to you. I guess we could probably give, like, a slight chuckle. But if, like, like, the people who laugh too hard and, like, they go like, oh, honey, like, but the problem is that's still too much emotion that'll show to them that you somehow did get to them a little bit, that you gotta prove it. You gotta go to where you don't even try to prove them anything. You're just like, oh, yeah, whatever. Oh god, I almost cursed. Whatever, mofo. I ain't got time for this. You gotta show them, like, bro, your presence means nothing to me, like that. That kind of thing. Oh, incels. I just got to. I also fear the creepers. Oh my god, I know, right? That's why I'm kind of worried to go to a cosplay place. I hear about so many horror stories. And that's actually why I thought Saris would be, like, because people are like, oh, you should go as Triss because you're redhead. But the thing is, I don't like Triss. I'm sorry, but Triss is like, ugh. I actually like Yennefer better. But I don't look good with black hair. My sister should actually cosplay Yennefer. She'd be a gorgeous Yennefer. My sister Sarah. I think she'd cosplay Yennefer really well. But, what do you call? But when I saw Saris in the game, I'm like, I should cosplay Saris. That's my features match her, and her outfit is, like, it's cool, but it's not showy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a bit of armor and stuff. But, like, I think she's still, like, really pretty. So I think she'd be a good, I think she's a good safe, but also cool cosplay, like probably not many people cosplay her. And I feel like I'd be like one of those perfect candidates for like, every time I look at her, she kind of reminds me of my mom a bit, actually, honestly. So I think if she'd be perfect. I know, right? Sometimes you have to Uno reverse card. Wait, I can hear a tap tap. Well, this is an earlier comment. Oh, yo, I just now freaking realized Skeletor is here. I didn't see him. Yo, what's up, Skeletor? He just like slid right in. I didn't even notice. I forgot. What was I? Oh, maybe the tap you were hearing was my mouse because I was upping the volume a little bit earlier. I know, right? Get your mind out of the gutter. Wait. Oh, I know what. Wait. What does the title look like? Oh God. Oh, now I see why Frankie's like getting your mind out of the gutter. Oh God. Oh well. I know Divine Rose and I didn't even see it too. Like Skeletor just like slid right on in, like none of us noticed. Well, to be fair, I'm too concentrated on this a little bit. But yeah, oh yeah, so Skeletor could see like here's. Oh my God, am I laggy? It looks like I'm lagging on my phone, but it doesn't look like I'm. Oh wait, it does look like I'm lagging on the computer. Crap. Here's this one, and then I did like a birthday cake one. These are actually presents for my little cousins. I still need to finish Christmas presents, y'all. I still haven't finished them yet. But to be fair, it's because I've been having to work at the Hog one more. Because see, before I was hardly going to the Hog one, like around the Christmas time. And I was like, oh, I have all this free time. And as soon as I start crocheting, then it's like I lose all this free time. And it's getting even more intense now. Like, I had to go Thursday. And I basically spent all of Thursday and Friday. Well, Friday's my normal day anyway. But I didn't get to leave early like I normally do. Like I stayed because I'm helping them reorganize their what do you call it, the system we use is called Reading Touch, like the program we purchase. I wouldn't say purchased. It's more like a service you pay for constantly, like every month, like a monthly service. And they wanted me to like reorganize it so that way they can start printing worksheets out easy for the kids. Because usually they have to like go when they grab a book, they have to type in a code. And for some reason, the owner would make them print their own worksheets, and it was kind of weird. But she's not like she's stepping down because she's gonna open up another hog one because she wants to work in Seoul. You know, that's where she really wants her hog, like a hog one to be, like not in this like little city. So she's having the math teacher because he was like the partner basically. They were like it was like a partnership, and now he's gonna be the owner of this hog one. And they wanted me to help like reorganize their system because they wanted to have it where they'll print the worksheet probably 30 minutes before the kid comes, like that, like have everything all laid out and ready to go, make everything faster and quicker. And I took all day helping with that because it was more like menial work, like downloading PDFs and like renaming the file of the book and then putting the book's name, like the number it is, like 2.8A or 2.8. I realized 2.8A was like the, if it had the A at the end, it was like this certain I don't know what it's called. It's like you can definitely tell this book series. It's not really a series. It's more like characters in these books, like Biff, Chip, and somebody else. Like it takes place in the UK definitely because they refer to their sneakers as trainers. But yeah, the main characters are like Biff and Chip. I don't know. Oh wait, Rebecca's not here though. I was about to say maybe she recognized these like story characters. Like there's a bunch of books of them. It's by Treetop Books though, so I don't know. Let me see. Wigs are your friend. Yeah, I'm a little laggy. What about now? Is everything good now? I noticed I was lagging a little earlier. People are also super judgy because I'm chubby. Oh, they can go kick rocks. Because I mean, like, B-Girls gotta cosplay too. Actually, it's funny because I actually have my friend Philip. Well, I don't know about now, but because I'd noticed he's starting to lose some weight. Um, but he's kind of a chunky guy, right? But his cosplays are so good. Like the way he does them, he actually looks really good in them. He's like one of those guys who are like they're chubby, but they have really big arm muscles. You know what I mean? Like they have really good muscle definition, even though they're a bit overweight. And he looks good with his like the gear on and everything. Like the characters he chooses. Like he showed the guy who was cosplaying, and he just spot on looked just like the guy. It was so cool. So he's rocking his cosplay, and I'm pretty sure you can rock your cosplay too. Anyone can cosplay. You don't have to be a size 2. Honestly, to be honest, a size 2 is actually too small for a lot of people. Isn't like a size 2 only for if you're like really short, I feel like? Because I have a pair of size 8 jeans that I bought when I was in San Francisco. At the time, I was a size, I think like 10 or like a in between 10 and 12. And I bought like, this is like my, when I lose some weight, I want to wear these jeans. Only because I could not find jeans that looked like that in my size. So I was like, you know what? I used to be a size 8. I can work down to this. That was like, but it's like, so when I look at them now, I'm like, this is like a size 8. I think they're actually a size 6, though. I think they're freaking lying. Because when I hold them up, I'm like, these are not a size 8. This can't be a size 8. I don't know. Or maybe they're like a 7. Well, they were women's jeans, so they can't really be a 7, I guess. But yeah, so that kind of sucked. Oh, where am I at? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is my last single crochet row. Whoopsie. Wait. One of your friend's mom made her count the grams of food she ate? I know, but her fat was just her developing. I know, see, that's what happened to me. Like, I went through like a growth spurt, and that's how I got overweight when I was like 9 years old. Like, just for no reason. Because if you look at, like, you can look at my yearbook page, like, from the 3rd grade, I'm like a twig. And then, like, my 4th grade is like, poof, ballooned up. And for what reason? Like, because it was really funny, because that actual summer was my most active summer ever. Like, I went, to the, what do you call it? I went to summer camp, we played games, and we swam, and we went hiking, and rode horses, and, just everything. And played, like, kickball or something, like, some kind of game like that. And then, that same summer, I went to my grandmother's place, and, we went to the creeks, we all swam at the lakes, just very active stuff that summer. And that was the summer I gained all this weight. It was even my mom was puzzled. So I think just my puberty hated me, basically. Well, at least I didn't really have bad acne, though, so I guess I'll give it that. Puberty's like, we'll spare you the acne, but you're gonna gain a lot of weight for no reason. Like that. But at the same time, though, I did drink a lot of milk as a kid. I'm kind of thinking it may have been that. Because, I did not realize how many calories are in milk, so that could have been it. I was just drinking my calories away. So that's why I don't really drink milk anymore. I mean, I just drink it just for coffee only. I mean, to be fair, that's the only thing I don't really feel compelled to drink milk like I used to. I used to drink milk and almost no water. That's probably why. Let me see. I knew a guy back in high school who was slim, and a women's 00 was too big. Oh my god, that's awful. Because I knew a guy like that too. Actually, but he said he was on the ADHD medicine, and it didn't make him hungry, and that's why he was so scrawny. So maybe that could be why that same guy is scrawny too. Because my friend went through that. She had ADD and she took the medicine, and it actually made her look almost anorexic, actually. Like, she showed me an old picture of her. And she was in no way overweight at all. Like, she was normal when she showed me this picture. I was, like, so shocked seeing the old middle school picture of her. Like, how... Well, it was more like, not middle school, more like, I think freshman year of high school. And I was like, dang. Something about that medicine, it just kills your appetite. It's really scary. I don't know if it was Adderall. They didn't say what type of medicine was. I know, like, that's the common one now. Maybe it was a different one back then, because this was like, you know, 2008, 2009 time type medicine. Oh yeah, these really small sizes. I know, right? 'Cause I know that feels sucks for like petite people. It's really hard to find fitting clothes because everything's like too big for you. Or if you do find something that fits, it's too like long. Like same here. Like I actually found pants that fit, but because Korean people have shorter legs and they have like a longer torso, so it's like everything goes up to my calf. So I look like I'm wearing them like capris, you know, like those old time capris from the 2000s, the ones that come up to your calf a little bit, like a little bit above your calf. So it looks like I'm wearing those kind of pants. It looks so weird. Or worse, I look like I'm like that kind of person who looks too tall for their pants, which I technically am, I guess. But I'm not that tall, though. I'm only 5'6". But it's just my femur bone is just too freaking long. Let me see. I had a growth spurt not long ago, but it was really scary because I was already underweight and I just can't gain weight for some reason. When I grew, I became even more skinny. I know. See, that was actually good for me though. Like when I hit high school, I got a lot taller, and like all that baby fat like kind of like stretched out. So it was really good for me. But I know for some people it's not good. It like exaggerates like the thinness even more. Maybe you should do what I do, drink a lot of milk. Honestly, yeah, that's like a way to get a ton of calories in. If like look at a carton of milk. Well, I don't know about American milk because I know like the big gallons of milk, they're definitely watered down in some way because the milk here in Korea, they sell it in smaller quantities, but it's definitely much more concentrated and creamier than the milk that I'm used to in America, or like the kind you get in the big 2 gallons. So yeah, that's one way to gain weight. Drink a crap ton of milk. Cause that was the only difference between me and my sisters was they didn't like drinking milk, but I freaking I was like a crack addict or something. It was so funny. My mom used to make fun of how I would always drink milk. Yeah, see, milk has a lot of sugar. I didn't know that. No one told me that as a kid. Like as a kid, you know, like you remember listening to those old 1950s things like, "Oh, gotta drink your milk." Like always, like in the movies, kids were really fussy about trying to drink milk. Like the parents were trying to get them to drink milk. Like you gotta drink your milk. It's for your bones. And kids like, I don't want to drink it. And I could never understand like why they didn't want to drink it. Cause I love the crap out of milk. I think I'm definitely that body because I saw there's like a type of body type that craves things like yogurt, frozen yogurt, like ice cream and that and milk, like dairy type products. And I'm like, I'm probably that. I think that's totally me because I do love me some dairy. Oh shoot, it's 11 p.m. already. Oh dang. At least we got most of it done. The only thing I didn't do yet was the frills. But here's the strawberry flavor. Oh shoot, I forgot to do these. I need to do these real quick before I finish up. What time? Okay, I got one more hour. Alright, night Frankie. I know Skelter's like, I love milk. actually, that goes with the your name Skeletor. So I immediately thought of like those skeleton and calcium memes. Those fit so well. I feel like. Oh, I only had strawberry milk. Oh yeah, strawberry milk is the bomb. All right, good night, Frankie. Oh yeah, and once again, happy birthday. I hope you have a good birthday, a corona-free birthday. Where do I want to start? Actually, let me start over here. Gotta make sure to keep them even. Cause I want to add. I guess I'll just keep with 2 colors. I think adding 3 colors might be too much. All right, talk to you later. I think that's what TY means, right? I know, I gotta get used to. Oh, I gotta stop yawning. I gotta get used to all these acronyms. I think that is one thing to know, like, when you're starting to get old, is when, like, if I ever go on TikTok and I watch, like, young people talking, and I'm like, wait, what do they say? Like, I'm starting to not be able to understand what, like, all the lingo and stuff. So, like, oh my god, it took me a while to realize what no cap meant. But I guess that's change. Oh wow, this hot pink looks really good with it. It actually brings the pink out a bit more, because this is like a really light pink. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Yeah, very good. Oh yeah, oh, you're not allowed to use social media. Uh, the thing I hate though is, like, it really sucks because there's good parts of social media though. Like on like people are like, oh, I don't want my kid using Instagram, but man, Instagram has such a really good, like, crochet community, you know what I mean? Like there's so many good communities on social media that really sucks they get lumped in with all the bad crap that happens. Because, like, I didn't even realize there were crocheters on Reddit. Like, I never used Reddit before, and then I discovered there were crocheters on Reddit, and I'm like, what's this whole world that I've, like, been missing? And same with Discord. Like, I didn't even know there were crochet communities on Discord. So it's like there's good, bad ends, but I guess you gotta, I guess your mom wants to keep you safe. Because there are a lot of bad people on social media. Which really sucks. They ruin everything for everybody. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, if it's just like a funny rumor, but I heard like Mark Zuckerberg wanted to make like a 13 and under Instagram, and people are like, oh boy. All means not lying. And capping means lying. Okay, yeah, no cap. Oh yeah, like yo, he ate a whole watermelon yesterday under 5 minutes, no cap. Something like that, I guess. Whew. Oh, that was close. I was really worried about that. It started doing the whole like reconnecting thing, and I was like, please do not kick me out. It did that one time when what live stream was it doing? Yeah, the fruit one. That it freaking kicked me out like twice in both live streams. Like the one I did later that night, it kicked me out, and I had to like redo everything, and it's just so frustrating. And somehow the second part of the first one got deleted, and I was so mad because that was the majority of the live stream, was that second piece. The thing is, we have good internet, so I don't know. This is all YouTube's, I guess, doing whatever's going on. I know, right? I feel so. But to be fair, I'm only 25, so it's like, and already I feel like this. It's just showing like how drastically, like, how the lingo changes. I mean, to be fair, it changed just as rapidly back then. Cause, like 70s lingo was different from 80s. 80s was different from 90s. Every generation comes up with their own lingo. And I think it is becoming faster now though because of social media. So everybody can, get onto the bag. What are they called? Get on the bandwagon, but like that, like, and everyone finds out about it quicker. Well, before it, you had to learn through TV shows and watching MTV or something, or listening how the people in your hometown speak, like that. But now people can like just see on the internet. So now kids in the country can talk the same as kids in California basically now. Though it does seem like fashion still takes a while to catch on. What's funny is, like, when I look at old videos, because before, it turns out, like, how fashion is coming back in, like blue jean jackets and everything, that was actually already in fashion when I was in high school, but it was not in fashion when I was in high school. Everybody was still dressing like it was 2005. And I even had my friend make fun of me for wearing a blue jean jacket. Like, what? Because I would be like, I don't care. I love freaking retro clothing. And it was so hard to find anything because, you know, it wasn't in stores. You only had Goodwill. And it was so hard to find anything good in my size. It was either too big or too small. Or if it was good, it was, like, stained. And thankfully, my blue jean jacket, I found it at a yard sale. So it's like legit. And actually, I felt kind of bad because the lady was talking about how she had a lot of good memories with it. And I almost didn't want to buy it. I almost want to tell her, please keep it. This is too precious to give away. But at the same time, I'm glad she sold it to me because I made a lot of good memories with it. That kind of makes me sad though. Oh wait, I forgot to add white. Oopsie. Wait, I'm 14, but my brothers are going to give me grace. Oh god, you got 4 younger brothers. Ooh. Ooh. I had 3 younger sisters, but I don't know if having younger brothers, having younger brothers, I feel is probably different. Let me see. Oh, red or green? For your sweater, right? Maybe green. I feel like green will look good with the red. Might be too well. I don't know. Red might be good. Oh, that is a hard decision. I need to see like what the shades are. Like if it's like red, or like a darker red. I think that might look good with what the colors you showed me. But also green could look good too. Decisions. Probably same thing again. Hold up the balls of yarn to your sweater and just see which one looks better. That's just how I solve anything. I'm debating if I'll be able to get another ice cream in. I mean, if I do it fast, maybe. I know I've been going too slow with this one. It's funny because these actually don't take long to make. Like, I made 2 pretty quickly. But more is hard doing it in front of a camera. You know, I wonder if I got a webcam, if that would make things easier. Ah, shoot. I want to do like what Louis does. Like, he's got like 2 cameras going on at once, like a face cam and filming. I wonder how you do that. Like, is he using 2 webcams? Like, how do they get it connected? But I don't know, I might need to wait till I have a laptop for that, maybe. Oh, I don't want this too close to this one. Let me move it down here a bit. Oh, it's a dark green or a bright red. I don't know why, but like when I think of red, brown, and those shades of brown and blue, it's giving me like Pottery Barn vibes. Not a bad thing, you know. I actually kind of miss going to Pottery Barns. And like green, I think the green would look good though. I mean, I freaking love dark green. That's like my favorite color. Like a dark kind of blue. Well, any kind of green really, but that dark blue green is like my favorite. It's just so pretty. I think that looks good. Oh god, you can't even see the white sprinkles on the camera. Oh well. They're there, and you can see them in real life. You just can't see them on camera. I know, I used to think about switching up the live stream music. I mean, like, I probably will switch to, but I think I'm gonna stick with the relaxed movement only because I know for a fact that it's safe. Like, I didn't realize, because I think I may have used a few lo-fi streams that probably weren't, that probably were copyrighted. I have no idea. I didn't get a copyright strike, so I don't know, but they didn't have the no copyright in the title. And they didn't have anything saying, they didn't say you couldn't use it either in the description. It was weird. Oh, your cat Gizmo screaming in front of his little kitty box. That's cute. Wait, is it more like the kitty box? Is that like the litter box? Like that? Like he's screaming like human, come clean up my feces immediately? Or is he more like screaming for food? Like human, feed me. Okay, I'll stuff it a bit more once I've done the frill. Oh goodness. But the frill is pretty easy, just in the front loops. I don't even chain or anything, I just go straight into double crochet. I don't even bother chaining. I think I kind of like it because you slip stitch after it anyway, so it actually gives the effect that it's been slip stitched kind of, which is what you want for like if you're trying to crochet straight, yeah, you need to do the chain 3. But for this, not chaining is actually better. It looked way, because I think I did try chaining in it, but it just looked way better. Oops. Then I'm gonna slip stitch, and everything is just done in the front loops. Ooh. Oh, your dad named him Gizmo? That's so cute. I think that's an adorable name for a cat, Gizmo. That'd be actually cute if you could get him like a little kitty costume, like of a little tool belt. And he has like work glasses on. His like little name is Gizmo, and he works on like, he's like a mechanic who works on spacecrafts or something. Something like from like that kind of like, what kind of video game I'm thinking of? It's like kind of like that future, but everything's kind of like junk space type stuff. I'm thinking of a video game, but I don't know which one it is. I don't know what it's called. Like, it's not steampunk, but it's like a steampunk-esque type of thing. Just it's like, I think you know what I'm talking about, like that kind of genre of like futuristic, but everything like people make spacecraft out of junk pieces, like that kind of thing, that kind of aesthetic. That's what I'm thinking of. I think that'd be a cute cosplay for your cat. Oh, he really likes the Gremlin movies. Oh, your stepmom's cat was thinking, but she passed away. I know, and like, Divine Rose Knight, your fiance's poor cat passed away. I know, I didn't even know what a saddle cloth was. I had to like Google it, and I was like, oh, that's so awful. Cause like, I didn't know what it was, and when I told my husband, he's like, oh god, that's really awful. And then I had to Google it. I'm like, what is this? Like, how bad is it? And I'm like, that's just awful. That cat, I didn't know cats could get that. And I remember, like, when you said the cat passed away, I was thinking immediately of Gizmo. I was like, oh god, not poor Gizmo. I mean, it's still sad for the other. It's still sad for Charlie. Because I remember you mentioning a cat named Charlie. And I was like, oh no, I remember you talked about him in a live stream once. He was only 2 years old? Oh no, I thought he was like at least maybe an old cat. Huh? Wait, so they can get those young? I thought maybe it was like older cats got them or something. Well, that freaking sucks. I wonder what causes it. That's freaking awful. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, because you will have 7. Well, they're not petals, but they look like petals. I'm gonna head out for a bit. Alright, see ya. Let me see what time it is. It's 12:21 though, so I might end the stream though in a bit after I finish this ice cream. I don't think I'll have time to finish another one. I know Tito probably wanted to see me do a green one. I'll make him a lime one, and like when I send the Christmas gifts, I'll tell my sisters to give it to him. That way he can have the lime ice cream. Oh, it's caused by a heart condition. That sucks. That actually always gets me worried. Like, what if you have a pet and they act like everything's all good, and you think they're fine, that turns out they had like some kind of illness you had no idea about? Okay, I'm gonna use the scraps to finish stuffing this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like how it looks like doing that like decrease. It just gives it like that adorable like cartoonish like scoop kind of look to it that I really like. Now for the fun part, sewing. But the good thing is I'm sewing with this and not with this yarn. Wait. Oh, did I not sew this off? Whoopsie. Let me sew the inside. I'm mostly just... Oh yeah, I gotta stuff this too. Whoopsie. I forgot about that. Oh, on the side note, you're trying to think how to crochet some armor? I know, right? That'd be cool. Get like a lot of... If you can find Karen Simply Soft, I think that's a really good metal yarn because it's really shiny. I think it's called Gray Heather. Their gray one. Do I have an example? Yes, I do. Here we go. This is like Karen Simply Soft. Can you see like how shiny it is? I use this as my metal yarn. It's perfect for metal. It's got like a, because that's the thing I like about Karen Simply Soft is that it's got like a sheen to it, so it's good for like cherries or anything bright or metallic type stuff. And it's such a perfect metal yarn. Oh, I think they're playing my favorite song. I think it is. Let me see. Is this Cold Night to Remember? They usually have like the little... Yep, A Cold Night to Remember. That's like my favorite song from the Relaxed Movement is A Cold Night to Remember. Oh, you have a dark one from... Oh yeah, there is like a dark gray. I think I might have that too. I'm not positive. Okay, do I have any more scraps I can use? scrap yarn here somewhere. Yes, I have some scrap white right here. I'll use to finish. Oh, you're back already? Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I was about to say, I was afraid I might already be gone by the time you come back, because I have to be off at 1. But, more I might, I don't know. Let me see how much time I got. Okay, I got 30 minutes, so I'm going to try to crochet just the top for this so you guys can see it. Because you guys don't have to watch me make the cone again. And then I'll just sew it up and, like, take a picture and show everyone on Discord. Let me see. I might have to go through my crochet playlist. It's so metal. I know, right? I freaking love. I'm like a really big 80s metal fan. Like it's funny because I was actually like in the 2000s. I listened to like normal 2000s metal. But I always did have like a soft spot for things like Ronnie James Dio, especially when like Holy Diver is like just one of my favorite songs, or Last in Line. I love like groups like I didn't even know Def Leppard was metal. I thought they were rock, but apparently yeah. But Rat, and Rush. Who else? Oh, I freaking love Queensryche. They're like I just discovered them a couple months ago, and I was just like, how did I not discover these guys sooner? My God, freaking I love almost every single one of their freaking songs. Even their stuff in the 90s is really good. But of course, I always still prefer their early 80s, early to mid late 80s stuff. Like their first 3 albums, I love like practically every single freaking song. Operation Mindcrime, freaking good. What was the other? Oh yeah, The Warning is so good. I love every song on that. I think that was. I actually had it mixed up. I thought that what's the other album? It's the one where like they got the songs like Walking in the Shadows. Wait, what does that mean now? Oh, I know, right? I think that actually would mean that. Cause I feel like a lot of TikTokers use that. And I just used like those back loops that we didn't go through. I sewed through the cone on that because there's perfectly, 14 of them, so perfect for sewing this cone on too. This is the hard part, especially when you're using yarn scraps, because like then everything wants to freaking come with you when you try to sew. And I'm like, no, I just want to go to this one. And it's really hard sewing on camera. I really would love to get like a crimped needle, like what Louie's got. Can you make your own crimped needle? I've been debating that. Because Daiso actually had a crimped end needle, but it was so freaking huge, and I'm like, no, I need a small one. But they didn't have a small one. Oh, I know from hanging about a bunch of teenage boys. I know, right? You're either middle school or high school, right? When I was 14, I was in high school. But I know some people start high school. It depends on like what part of the year you were born. Because most people were like 15 when they started high school. But I was only 14 years old. Oh, you are high school? Okay. So I know like some parts of the country, like in Korea, when you're 14, you're still middle school. It's so weird. Cause like when my first student, she was air quote technically a middle school student, but she was 14. I'm like, girl, you'd be in high school if you were in America right now. Heck, she's probably 16 now. Cause I don't know why, but it seems like all our favorite students, I hate when they quit the Hagwon, it's because it's too far away. And I just found out one kid, I didn't really know him, but like I talked with him a few times. He was really sweet, this sweet, goofy middle school kid. And I found out he quit too, and I was so sad. And it's because he was really, really far away, and the Hagwon driver, he can only go so far. Like they have a route they have to stick to, and he would have to like drop him off, and he'd have to like walk home in the dark for like 20 minutes. And like every day he had to walk 20 minutes to the meeting spot, and it was just getting too much. So they just had him go to a closer Hagwon, which is really, it sucks that they have to be so far away. He was really funny, and even my favorite student, Ryan. Well, that was just his nickname. What do you call it? Yeah, he quit because it was too far away. And that just really sucks. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get through. Uh-oh. No! What happened? Oh, I didn't go through the loop. I went through something else. What? It looked just like the loop. What did I go through a piece of scrap yarn maybe? That would explain it. That was weird. So far looking so good. Wait, let me see. Oh, I just now saw the fun was nice because I saw the top part of the chat. Back to the wood banging device one night. It's like, I'm so sorry. I know, right? Google be watching. And you said that to a 14-year-old. Of course, you know, like it's just you just really literally typed WB, so they can't hold that against you. You didn't fully type anything malicious. Let me see. I'm still working on my sewing technique. I know, right? There is one by I don't know if this works for regular crochet stuff, but for amigurumi, I like using the technique I learned by Planet June, her video. It was like the one where she's showing how to like crochet on pieces invisibly, and that's my favorite. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I'm doing that technique quite right now because I'm only going through it once. But you're supposed to go through like stitch twice in a way, and it makes it really tight and it holds down. Oh my goodness. Wish it would get on there. This is the hardest part. Like, look how long it's taken me. This, if I really wanted to be cheeky, I'd just hot glue this on, but then it wouldn't really be that secure though. Wait, what is middle school? 6th grade. Oh, they don't have that in Canada? Oh, so is it more like you just have two parts of school, like as the youngest you start out with, and then as soon as you reach like teenage age, you just go to high school? Ah, okay, so your elementary is, yeah, that's the same as Korea actually, K through 8th grade, because that's, oh well, actually they still call it, never mind, they call it middle school. But yeah, that feels so weird though, because like then, well, I don't know, maybe you separate them by buildings or something, but it's like still on the same campus. Like how weird would that be as being a kindergartner going, and then you see a bunch of like teenagers? I feel like that'd be horrifying. I'm just gonna sew it up in here a few times invisibly. I like this new technique where when I'm trying to like sew up the yarn so it won't come out, it's like through obvious points. It's like if you do it right over the stitch in a certain way, like look at that, it just blends in, it just looks like a normal stitch. invisible. You don't even see where it was. Oh yeah, elementary and high school is separate. Now we have our little ice cream. And if you want, like, if you want to make it like a keychain, like, you can actually still, I think you can still put the jump ring on. Like, what I would do was, like, I would, like, pick a spot and, like, do that. And then, like, you can, like, take your pliers and add your jump ring through there and make it. These could be earrings, maybe, but they'd be kind of a big sad, I feel like. Actually, let me see if I can make the cone pointier. That's another thing, too, that's good to do. If you want to make your cone even... Oh, wow, it actually made it long. Man, the beauty of crochet, like, all I did was roll, and look at it changed. Oh, that looks better. That looks way better now. It looks more sharp. It looked a bit too dull earlier, the cone. Let me see how... Okay, I got 20 minutes. I'll try to attempt to make the green one real quick. I'll try to be a bit faster. Let me give my hands a quick wash. And a quick sip of coffee. That's true. If people can have big hoop earrings, we can have big, giant ice cream earrings. And that's true. This hardly weighs anything. Like, it is so light. So, like, it looks big, but it won't. Because I know, like, if you try to make this, like, big with clay or something, that'll get really heavy. Unless you use the good old cheat code of using aluminum foil, then putting your clay over that. I saw, that was, like, a technique that was in some crochet books. Like, if you're making a really big figurine, just mold it with aluminum foil and then put your clay on top. That was, I could never work, that was really hard to work with, though. Alright, let me try to make a lime one real quick. Where is the part? Okay. There we go. You see, technically my school is K through 12 because middle school and high school are all in the same building. And, oh, yo, what's up, Maya? Oh, no, I know, because I'm gonna... Oh, I got 20 more minutes. We just finished this pink ice cream. These are the ones I made last night. Chocolate chip mint and birthday cake flavor. I made them as keychains because they're presents from my cousins. Because, like I told everyone, I haven't finished my Christmas presents, which, to kind of be fair, I'm still waiting on the shipping to go down. The shipping is too expensive right now to send, or international shipping is too expensive. And I still have so many people to crochet for. So, I still haven't crocheted their main presents yet, actually, because I'm making Lane a Pikachu and Leilana a troll doll. Like a small little troll. So I'm gonna make some small, easy to quick make presents. I want to make a couple more things and, like, throw it in there. Be like, sorry this took so long. Here's some extra presents for you. Because Leilana just had her birthday, so that can also, like, be like her birthday present. I'm going to attempt to make a lime one real quick. I probably won't be able to make the cone. I'll probably just be able to make the top because I have to be off by 1. But I'm going to make the ice cream part because that's the cute part anyway. You missed earlier. I was crocheting like a snail. I was, like, crocheting so slow. So, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, because Skeletor said his is all in the same building. Or not building, the same area, but they're, like, separate buildings. Like, that's a pretty nifty idea to keep it kind of separate. But that's actually kind of cool, too, because then you don't get bussed around everywhere. Because I remember when I went to high school, it was so far out. It was in another town called Arlington, you know? It's so weird. I live in Bartlett, but I don't even go to Bartlett High School. For some reason, my zone is for Bolton High School in Arlington. Which I'm quite glad for, because I actually preferred Bolton, like, at the time. It was a pretty good school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Do I have 7? Why does this feel weird? that's something that got messed up. Oops. I'll just cut that bad bit off. Toss that to the side. When I went to high school, it was a whole new school board, and classes in school were only 75 minutes. Oh, what they used to be? Did they used to be like 2 hours or something? I remember they kept shortening the class times. They would add more classes to do, but the classes would get shorter. The only good thing about that was I somehow kept getting lucky because they're like your lunch period would also be your class's longest period. Like that class would be like 2 hours long because you come back to do it after lunch. And I always had English as my longest class, and I was just so freaking happy because it was like one of my favorite subjects because they were always because we only did literature. We didn't do actually any grammar stuff. Like we get to like read all these cool books. And always the English teachers were really fun at my school. They were really the cool, chill people. I never had the typical mean, narcissistic English teacher. We had really cool, chill English teachers. But man, imagine if it was a math class. I would have been I would have been so mad if one of my longest class period was a math class. But the funny thing is, the shortest class we got, I kept getting as my math class. So I kept having really short math classes, and I was like loving it. Four classes a day? Good lord, we had 7. And we had 6 in the beginning, and then because each class was like roughly about an hour long. And then they switched it and they added one more class, which, to be fair, it wasn't that bad because I actually got a lot of my requirements done, those extra little classes done, and I was actually able to take German because of it, so it wasn't too bad. It was like a silver lining. Wait, do I have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Really? The language arts teacher you had was horrible? I know. Actually, I will say the middle school English teacher we had, she was a bee. She was that stereotypical, like, really mean, nasty kind of person. I was a good kid, too. So I didn't know what kind of vendetta she had against me. But it's like, I don't know, Bolton, our high school, we just had the coolest English teachers. I remember Miss Bronner. Oh, everyone freaking loved Miss Bronner. She was the bomb. And Coach Fields. It was so funny because he didn't look like a coach. I forgot what he taught, though. I think it was tennis. I'm not positive. But he wasn't like one of the big type coach, like not a football coach or anything. Like he was one of the smaller sports. So he was a really chill, laid-back guy. And my sister got him, too. He was a really nice guy. And like he always loved making jokes in class. Like you need those kind of teachers. Like teachers, well, the problem is though is like now the school boards are not letting teachers be like that anymore. Like they're being more strict now. So even if a teacher wants to be laid back, they can't be. So partially sometimes it's not necessarily because the teacher is truly like that. Sometimes it's because the school is literally making them be like that. It's so scary. It's like they're trying to ruin it on purpose. Let's see, my English. Oh god, I'm missing so much chat. Math for first period was a nightmare. Oh yeah, I know, right? Mine was Spanish, so it was fun, but I kind of wish I had it for a later class because I wanted to be more awake for it. And then I'd have gym like right next after that. Oh god. Well, I did have one class where I had like a science class. I forgot which one it was. I had like a science class that was like also first period. It was fun though. Yeah, or no, it was second period. It was biology. That was a really fun class actually. That was like physical science was okay. I mean, it was a fun class because the teacher was fun, but I wasn't good at physical science because that was more like a lot of math. But then when we had biology, gosh, that was a really fun class. Coach Abraham was just the bomb. Oh yeah, and he actually became like a principal of another what do you call it? Like of another school. Oh shoot, I got 15 minutes. I better hurry. So this is one. Let me see. He wasn't really mean, but he ticked me and pretty much everyone else because he wouldn't answer questions clearly and wouldn't go over the whole lesson again without answering your question. Oh yeah. Then maybe he could have been maybe he had ADD. Like, he like forgets stuff. I have ADD, so I kind of go off topic a lot. That could have been that, or maybe he's just like a bumbling idiot. I don't know. But yeah, I know some people are like that. Uh-oh, wait, where's my first increase? I better use a stitch marker, or I know for a fact I'm going to forget. Okay. Okay, so who's more like... He wasn't mean, but he just not a good teacher. I know what you mean, though. Because, like, when I took economics, we actually had a substitute teacher be our teacher for the first, like, literally half of the semester. We had Mr. Young, which was actually the husband of my English teacher, Miss Young, in 12th grade. And because the original teacher, she was out on maternity leave, and he was, oh my god, he was a really good teacher. He should have been the economics teacher. Like, I was actually freaking learning economics with him. And, oops, I messed up. And then when he left and we had the original teacher, all she did was just push worksheets. She didn't explain anything, and I learned nothing after that. And it really sucked. I really wished she would have taken a longer maternity leave, because Mr. Young was like a really cool guy. And it would make sense though, because my English teacher, she was a really chill lady. She was really funny. And like, they were just like a perfect couple. It was really sad though, because she passed away of terminal brain cancer a little bit after I graduated. Like, we found out my senior year, and it was like really sad. But she technically beat cancer. I remember hearing about that. But then she later died of pneumonia. Like, how awful is that? You beat terminal brain cancer and then you die of pneumonia. Like, it was really like all of a sudden. Because I remember being all happy and relieved that she had beat cancer, thinking, oh, she's gonna make it. And then a year later, boom. Pneumonia's like, yo, what's up? Like, oh god, like, how awful. Wait, oh god, what am I? I'm missing so much chat. I'm like 97% sure no one likes him. Oh yeah, you're not a fan of biology, especially when dissection came up. That's true. I was really lucky though. Coach Abraham had us where if we didn't want to do it, we didn't have to do it. We just had to observe. Um, for me, it's like, oh, I just couldn't stand the smell of formaldehyde though. Ugh. I never want to smell that again. It's really funny because my sister Sarah is learning to be a mortician, so she's going to be around that smell for a lot. And I'm like, ugh, how? She told me she goes to UT Knox, and they have a body farm there, and she was examining like human bones and remains as a class assignment. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Let me see. I don't really have any bad teachers, but my math teacher's really hard of hearing, and he can't see really well, and he has big glasses and hearing aids. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, I know that's the only problem when you get to be old. That's why it does seem to kind of be better to have younger teachers for certain classes, because or certain subjects, because it can be, when you get old, it can be kind of hard to talk with the younger kids. Not even because of like age difference, but because, like you said, he's hard of hearing, he's got all these problems. I think the poor guy just might need to retire. Okay, wait. Oh shoot, I got 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to finish this. But oh well. I'll take a picture and show you guys later though. As you already got to see how I made this little cutie. And oh yeah, Maya, I don't know if you saw, but if you're in my Discord, I can't speak. I wrote down how to do this in the free pattern section, and I even put like my little notes of what how I write my pattern. Like that. So if you want to see how to do it, I wrote it down. And you can always rewatch the stream and watch how I did this little guy. Wait, I had no issue with smell. I just got all you got all the potheads in your group. Oh my goodness. I was really lucky that we only did, I don't know why, I had a lot of 9th graders in my biology class, because it's supposed to be like a 10th grade thing. But I think if you were like part of some kind of academic program, you could take it early or something. Or wait, actually, wait, no, I take that back. I think it was like you could choose. Like, you know, you could swap, like, you can take 1 year geography and the next year you can take world history. Like, I took world history my ninth grade year and I took geography the next. But some kids took geography first. And it was like that with physical science and biology. You could take biology first or you could take physical science first. And I took physical science first to just get it over with. And then I took biology next. But no matter what, though, chemistry was always supposed to be for your third year. I remember. Oh god, I know, right? That was like with my physical science teacher. He was technically a coach, Coach Yon. Yeah, he was actually he was short, but he was a really good looking guy. And some of the girls would flirt with him, but the poor guy, like you could tell he was kind of like, it was kind of like it made him anxious, like, like he was happily married with his beautiful wife, and he's like, you guys, I don't want you guys hitting on me. Like, it made him uncomfortable. But you know, that's when you know that they're a good guy, you know? Like when they get that, because we originally had a different guy who was our physical science teacher. He was also a coach. A lot of coaches teach. He actually got fired because he was kind of a bit of a pedo. Like he was really touchy, feely with the female students. Like even me, like he would hold on to your like pat your shoulder, but then like leave his hand on your shoulder for a good couple of seconds, enough to make you feel uncomfortable. And it was just like, what the heck? I think was that grooming techniques or some crap. But yeah. I was so happy when we got coaching on. He was just a more young, chill, happy-go-lucky guy. Let me see, 7 more minutes. Let me see. Oh wait, I missed Maya's comment. I was really complaining about him to the therapist once, and she was able to guess who the teacher was because the other people had similar stuff about him to her. I know, right? Like everyone's complaining. I think that's what happened with the physical science teachers, that everybody was complaining about him being too touchy. And I think he also tried to like get a student to like be buddy with him, and she was like, nah, I ain't having none of this, and like complained to the school, and they investigated him and he got fired. Oh, you had a teacher get arrested in class for grooming? I know, right? And doesn't this suck? There's supposed to be people that you're supposed to be able to trust and look up to, and these creeps like fall through the cracks. I think the also really bad too is like the perfectly innocent teacher, and you know I really hate like girls who do false accusations, like oh my god, they should really honestly have harsher punishments for that, because it hurts the victims, it hurts like legitimate people who actually do try to complain, and then no one believes them because they think that they could be making a false accusation. Like those girls who do that, they're just especially the ones who do it for attention. Like if you ever like listen to like the Reddit like the I forgot, like I listen to like Radio TTS on YouTube, and they have like sometimes like dark confessions of Reddit, and like one girl was talking about how she actually would make up these rape accusations about these men in her lives, even though they did nothing to her, all because she wanted attention. And she even said she didn't know why she did it. She would just do it because she wanted attention. I'm like, God, why? You make everything worse for everybody. Let me see. My gym teacher who retired last year kind of had a vibe like that. And I don't want to assume anything, but he made me uncomfortable. And I wasn't the only one. He wasn't touchy-feely. But I think the reason why is because your subconscious probably does notice something, that something's off about his mannerisms, maybe. Because sometimes your subconscious will pick up stuff that your normal brain is like, doesn't know why you feel like that. Kind of like that whole you feel like someone's watching you all of a sudden. It's because your subconscious has somehow picked up something in your peripheral vision or something in the background that maybe your normal eyes didn't notice. That's why it gives you like a little bit of a warning. Let me see, there's a teacher. I got fired for hiding with his students' work because she hated him and he was a good student. Oh my god, I hate teachers like that. My sister had a teacher like that who kept losing, air quote, losing her work on purpose. It was funny because it was her Spanish teacher. And my sister was actually really good at Spanish. But this teacher, for some reason, did not like her. Even though she was a good, quiet kid. And it's just like, good lord. Thankfully, like, my mom, like, got really pissy and, like, made a complaint. And then we started keeping proof, and we sent it up, and I think it finally started stopping. Uh-oh. I got 4 more minutes. Okay, I'm not going to attempt to sew any sprinkles or anything. I'll just try to get the shape done. How many more rows I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, shoot, I still got 1 more row of single crochet. I don't know if I'll finish this. I know, right? That is horrible. So it's like, it really sucks when you can ruin a poor innocent guy's life who's done nothing wrong, and then everyone will look at him differently because of a false accusation. And then the guys who do need to be locked up kind of fly under the freaking radar, and it's like so horrible. Like, these girls, if they want to get attention, at least try to accuse the right person. Like, at least try to accuse someone you have proof of that might actually be like that, because then you can use that to a good use, you know, even if they never did anything to you. But if you notice they do it to somebody else, then you can start doing maybe a false accusation if you know for a fact that that person is a predator, you know. I know, right? I don't know why people become teachers. Honestly, it's probably the easy thing to do. I think that's why some people don't respect teachers, is because it kind of means they kind of failed at their field, kind of. Not always, because I think that's the thing. It's like elementary school teachers, they kind of went to college for that, like child care type stuff. You gotta study, you actually study for that. But for like high school teachers, it's usually somebody who studied to go into that field and maybe couldn't make at it. Well, it depends, like, because I think that's why sometimes older teachers are good, is because they used to be in that field and now they're like retiring and they can like teach. I think that's how it should be, because that's like they have experience in that field and they can like give good insight on that. But like the younger teachers who go straight into teaching a certain subject, it's like maybe they couldn't get at their what the field they want, and so they just default to teaching, because that's like, because there's always a need for teachers. But it's such a, they don't treat teachers well enough, like the whole system. They don't like get paid well enough, and you have to like do all this work for this like crummy little pay. And it's not to mention it's getting more and more controlling. Like they're trying to control like the way you teach and everything. It's just really horrible. I think there was a, oh, what's his name? Oh, he's like one of my favorite. He's not animator, but he kind of like draws like moving comics, I should say. Like or more like he like makes a video of his like little comic he makes. You know, like it flashes to different pages of the comic he makes. And he's from Canada. He went to, I think, was it Sheridan College? I think it's called Sheridan, I think. It's like some kind of famous art school in Canada. And he was talking about how the teachers, there were different types of teachers, like the teachers that went straight to teaching, teachers that worked in the field and they retired and now teach, or the people doing both. Like they're teaching, but they're also still in the field. Which, I mean, I guess I could work for like a graphic designer, because you don't have to like go anywhere. You can do all, but still, that's still exhausting though, because after you teach, then you go home to work on graphic design instead of resting. That's more of a college thing. I don't think you wouldn't have time to do that as a high school teacher, because you're there for all day. It's like literally like a 9 to 5. Not even 9 to 5. It's like a 6 to 5 kind of job, because I know they don't leave right away. I know they stay a little bit longer afterwards. Oh, my time is up. Oh yeah, Sheridan. Yeah, that's the school. But it is 1 o'clock, so I gotta go. Let me try to finish reading these comments real quick. I heard stories about habitual liars and they did something that happened and no one believed them. That's true too. And it sucks because when they do have something bad happen to them, no one's gonna believe them. I know, right? I would never become a teacher. I would want to punch every kid's face. Well, I have to say goodbye. It's 1 o'clock. So bye everyone. I will see you on Discord and we'll be back here. Maybe hopefully a bit earlier next week. If I remember to go to bed early enough. But peace out, guys. Thanks for joining me for this, how to make these adorable little guys. Bye.